Hey guys, my name is Terrence Lewis with lewisHelps, 17-year real estate investor professional. Here in Columbus at our new project, we're actually just getting ready to close on this property right here. This is going to be a fix and flip. I don't know if you've heard, but Columbus, Ohio is booming right now in the flip game. And so I'm here all the way from California. It's cold. Obviously, I'm not prepared. So what I wanted to do is share a video and share a little bit of information about this video and kind of go over some key tips for you guys, make it a training video. I'd love to help out when I can possibly do so. So that's what this is about. All right, so new project in Columbus, Ohio. Now, let me give you guys some numbers on this project. We're getting this one for $100,000 even, okay? I love it when the number's exact, right? This project right here is gonna take about $65,000 to $70,000, probably $75,000. We're doing some inspections on the sewer lines and some things just to see, make sure we don't have any underlying issues that we're not seeing. But as you'll see as we go inside, it's not really much that can be hidden in this project. But the ARV, the after repair value on this project, which everything derives from the after repair value, is about $250,000, right, on this project. So after expenses and after the rehab costs and the purchase price, we should net profit on this deal at least $45,000. Really great, fantastic. I'm doing those same numbers in California, and trust me, we're paying twice this for these houses, right? So I wanted to use this opportunity to share with you guys my experiences on what I like to call the big five. So now when I look at the big five, I'm looking at roof, I'm looking at windows, I'm looking at the electric, the plumbing, and the HVAC system, also known as the AC and heating system, okay? These are the biggest costs that you're gonna incur on a rehab project, right? So when you're identifying whether this is a project for you, first you should obviously identify if you wanna take on the big five, because there are so many projects out there where you can just do what we like to call cosmetic flips, where you're just dealing with paint, patching walls, putting in new floors, and beautifying the property. The big five will be putting you into a situation where you're opening walls, where you're incurring, like I said, the bigger cost, okay? So again, number one is that roof, right? And there are some calculations that can help you calculate what your cost would be for the roof, right? But roofs are one of the biggest costs that you're gonna incur on a fix and flip property. The other would be windows. Windows average between, depending on where you're at, $300 to $500 installed on a property. So you can easily add those up, and you can see once you get around to adding those up, that can actually be a pretty hefty cost on your rehab project, right? The other is your electric and your plumbing, okay? Now in a situation like this, we actually get a discount on electric and plumbing because they don't have to cut into walls. We use what's called PEX when we deal with plumbing. And PEX lines is a new way of kind of running water through your property, because it's a flexible line. You don't have to solder with heat guns, and it just kind of runs wherever it needs to go, plug and play type of situation. And then the other is electric. I love the Midwest because, as you can see, we're in a basement situation. Those guys can come up from underneath and just run their lines and run them through. So I love buying properties that are open like this because it makes those jobs so much easier for my electric and plumbing guys, okay? So we've got roof, we've got windows, we've got electric, we got plumbing, and last is HVAC. This right here is actually what would be used to get the air conditioning and the heating from the basement and force that air up to the second floor and disperse throughout your house. So again, this is another one of those major costs that you'll have when rehabbing a project. So like I said, the biggest tip and takeaway to understand from the big five is, do you want to flip and start dealing with the big five? Do you want to deal with roofing? Do you want to deal with plumbing, electric? If you don't, you definitely want to kind of keep yourself surrounded and focused on your first flips, which is what I recommend. Start off with the small rehab projects that are more cosmetic. Hopefully you guys gained some great information from this. My name is Terrence Lewis with lewisHelps. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, support the channel. You guys know what it is. This is Terrence Lewis, lewisHelps. Peace.